Alright, haven't made a video in quite a while. I think I was trying to just take a break and focus on certain things. And I think, and how I like to focus on things, I like to hyper fixate on whatever that thing that's piquing my interest is. And sometimes I neglect other things. Sometimes it feels like I use up all of the fuel, whether it's motivation or self-control or discipline, and I use that all for one thing, and it's like I don't care about the other things because I am focusing on this certain thing at the moment. And that's come and gone with almost everything I've done. I just had a really good workout, and it's dripping down my face. And I've started to reflect on some of the things that I've given up, and one of those is making videos. I was very motivated at a certain point to try and help people through making videos because I felt like that was some value that I could give, and I gave up on it. And I think it became a habit to not make videos. I heard a quote today, and it was something along the lines of, like, day one of not doing a habit is an off day, and day two of missing a habit is creating a new habit. And I think that's so true for me. In like both aspects. If I miss something, if I miss reading my book before bed, then the next time I'm like, oh, it's okay, like I need to get to sleep. And then it just becomes a new habit. And also, like, in the reverse, if I lust one night, the next night I am more prone to lust again. Because I feel like, oh, well, I already failed, so, or it's the same with other habits. And whoever's watching this, I just want to encourage you that just because you miss a day, it's the compound effect that matters in both ways. If you stop doing a habit that you know is good for you and you continue to not do it, that's going to compound, and it's going to manifest in some way in your life, whether that's stop eating clean foods and you just like, oh, I can have a little bit of junk food, and just compounds into more and more junk food, and then eventually you don't like how you look or you don't like how you feel. But it also works in doing things that are good for you. And I think the most consistent thing I've been with is the gym. It's something that kind of feels unshakable at the moment. I know something like injury or other life circumstances could make that happen. I'm thankful every day that I get to be in the gym, even the days that I wake up and I don't want to go, even the days when I get to the gym and I just don't feel like putting in effort. I'm always thankful at the end, just because of the ability to move, the ability, or just the fascination at how well our bodies are made. It's just amazing to think about how our body releases hormones and chemicals that make you feel good after you do something hard. And it's with anything. And I think some of the things I want to start doing that are uncomfortable is introducing myself more and making small conversation, even if I know their name, but I don't know much about them, just kind of asking about their life. And I don't like small talk, but I think just because it starts out as small talk doesn't mean it won't be meaningful. I want to start making more videos. I want to prioritize my studying more. I'm planning on doing another 7-day fast here soon. I'm just waiting for some supplies. I bought some waters and I'm gonna get some electrolytes because I want to do it a little bit different than I did last time. I was drinking too much tea and I didn't really think about that tea kind of dehydrates you. So I want to be drinking way more water and be in the Word. I was listening to stuff and I was reading, but I wasn't feeding on the Word, and that's something I really want to take serious this time. I really want to go to war in prayer for the things that I've been struggling with: pride, lust. I want to pray for humility and just a boldness to speak whenever I feel hesitant to talk about the gospel. I really want to put to death my flesh. I know that will never be achieved until I get to go to heaven, but I want to continue to deny my flesh and let it know that it does not have control over my spirit. And I just want to be more serious with my faith and not be pulled into the ignorance that I've had in the past. There's a verse, and I'm blanking on exactly how it goes, but I think it's somewhat along the lines of, do not be conformed. No, that's not it. I think it's I want to get better scripture too. Basically, do not fall into your former ignorance. Don't fall into those things that you have knowledge about, that are lies. Don't let those become consistent in your life again after you found those out. It says that it is better to not know than know and still choose wrong. And that hits so deep sometimes, because for me, with lust, there are so many moments that I've had where I'm like, Aiden, you don't want to do this. Or I hear the Spirit whispering to me, this is not what I have for you. All these sorts of things, and I still fall. And it's definitely frustrating. It can be exhausting at times to try and rebound after that. And I really just want to fully surrender to, I can't be perfect. And if I'm doing all these things for improvement, no one is perfect when they're continuing to improve. You make mistakes and you learn from those. And just because you miss a day that you were supposed to go run because someone needed you to pick them up because their car broke down, that doesn't make you a worse runner. It just means you're gonna have to be flexible, and maybe you're gonna have to run at a different time if something like that comes up. And it's about how you react to the experiences that come forth that help you improve. It's not about doing the perfect routine or doing everything that successful people do. It's about learning from the mistakes you have. It's about reflecting on the things that you're doing or not doing. I just wanted to give you guys this encouragement today, and also just take that step of faith back out to make these videos. Even if it just reaches one person, that's all that matters. I hope you have an amazing day. Spread peace, love, and positivity.